Warning, the show you are about to watch contains topics including nudity, violence, profound language, and other substance abuse. And worst of all, it contains our comments and opinions. This is Earth News.
So, then I found out everybody pays kids price, and I was ticked, because here I was paying adult price the whole time, and all I needed to do was drink a can of soda.
Yep.
It was absolutely ridiculous, which is why I'm drinking this here can of soda, so I can get in.
Six Flags, kids price for Coca-Cola.
Are we recording?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Hey, I'm Mark Crandall.
And I'm Brad Crandall.
And you must be watching Earth News.
You are.
I'm pretty sure you are. Anyway, so let's start out things big.
Oh,
big.
Might want to fix your hair, alright? It's a little...
Oh, yeah, because of the haircut. Off, huh? Well, you look pretty good, too, Brad. You look well-dressed. Did you just go to court?
That was yesterday.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, anyway, big things. Let's talk about the carnival, all right? There was a carnival ride in Manchester, and a man was taken for $2,600 at a carnival. Now, an Epsom man said all he wanted to do was win his kids a prize at the carnival. Instead, he ended up embarrassed and walked out with $2,600 less in his pocket.
How did that happen?
So you hear about this, but you don't actually expect it to happen at a carnival. So he attended a kids' carnival operated by a company called Fiesta Shows at the JFK Coliseum on Beach Street a few Saturdays ago when his kids, wanted to win a $5 game prize. It was called Tubs of Fun. The goal is to toss 2 softballs into a large tub that's known as a bushel basket toss. Gribham, the guy's name, Henry Gribham, said he just fell short every single time. So that's when he started receiving encouragement from the 2 carnival workers that were, egging him on. They said they would double the money if he could get 10 balls into the bucket. And he was, probably hopped up on a few, drinks. And then they said they would give his kids an Xbox Connect if he won, which he thought was like $400. So he put $2,600 into this.
Oh my god!
Talk about having a poor return on investment.
Yeah, right. And he didn't win anything, huh?
He didn't win a single thing.
Man.
He walked out with $2,600. They tried calling the company. The company had already up and left.
I'm telling you, those games are scams.
They're scams. I mean, there was a carnival over in what was it, Medfield, or what's the next town over? It's oh my god.
Austin?
No. Begins with the W.
Walpole.
Walpole. There was a carnival there, and I had thrown the darts into the balloons, and if you hit 8 balloons, you got the large prize. So I hit 8, and I was pumped. And then the guy comes over and gives me this little ditzy thing. I said, no. I hit 8 of those balloons. He goes, yeah, I saw you hit 6, and that's like... All right, no. And things got escalated, and I was like, just give me the prize so I can get out of here. That's pretty much what it came down to. I was like,
That's pretty funny. Yeah. You want to hear something else pretty funny?
What's that?
There's this story of a Bible camp prank, and this kid, or these guys, put... I don't know if you know, it's like liquid ass. And they put it in rodent... repellent in AC units.
Oh, wow.
And then kids were saying that they couldn't breathe well, and then a lot of kids had to go to the hospital.
Oh, no.
And the hazmat team ended up coming.
Oh, my God.
So that liquid ass is some pretty nasty stuff.
That's some pretty bad stuff.
Yeah, think about it.
You got the hazmat guys coming in.
Those ACs are probably ruined, and you know what? That kid is probably going to hell.
At a Bible camp, no less. Yeah, he's probably got no other destination.
Right? That's ridiculous.
Did you hear about Michael Douglas? This happened last month. This was ridiculous. He blamed oral sex for his throat cancer. Now, Michael Douglas said that his throat cancer was caused by a virus he contracted by performing oral sex on women. He caught HPV, and the Guardian newspaper published an interview Monday in which Douglas blamed cunnilingus for the grave malady that was diagnosed in 2010. The 68-year-old Michael Douglas has been free of cancer for more than 2 years after receiving extensive chemotherapy and has returned to acting. But he told the newspaper that he had contracted the human papillomavirus, which is HPV. And I know I butchered that too.
Warts?
No. This is which led to cancer. It's an STD. And the doctors behind it could not support any of it with evidence, so it was just reported as, an interview, and
pretty much
very unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, the fact of the matter is, he had the chemotherapy and he walked out, without cancer. So,
but he has HPV.
Yep, and we all know about Magic Johnson too.
Oh yeah, he
miraculously, beat
AIDS.
Yep, he beat him to a pulp.
That's crazy.
Yeah, could you imagine if he slept with someone and then he contracted it again? He'd be like, crap. I'm back to stage one.
Terrible. But he could beat it again, I guess. So he's probably not scared of it anymore.
Yeah.
Did you hear scientists say that playing Tetris is good for lazy eyes? I think I got to start doing that. Look at my eyes.
You got to get some more Tetris in you.
I can't.
Oh man,
jeez,
that's a good one. Did you hear about the Chicago man that was caught having sex with a pit bull? I believe we have a picture of this gentleman right here. Geraldo Perez over here was caught having sex with a pit bull while on tour of Chicago Pound. He was charged Saturday for having sexual conduct with an animal, as well as burglary, because he broke in and he was on a tour of the animal care and control facility. Gross.
That is disgusting.
Gross. He was told to leave the cage.
It's the opposite of Michael Vick, right?
Yeah, it's like, having an affinity for pit bull.
What's
rather.
Worse?
Yeah, and we're not talking about the rapper either. We're talking about some dog.
Oh man, that's terrible. Did you hear Swedish talent agency in hot water for scouting their talent at eating disorders?
Oh man, at like a clinic or something?
Yeah, something like that. Kind of funny though.
I bet you ballet dancer, agents are there too.
Right? Did you hear that? Yeah, it's like probably because Barbie's all skinny and whatnot, and it's like, did you notice that they now have a regular Barbie apparently? That's like.
Yeah, regular size Barbie.
Did you hear about that?
Well, I didn't hear about that, but we did have that story last week where the woman had to quit her job or quit the bar that she opened for plus size women because she was told by her doctor to lose weight.
Oh my God!
Did you hear? Speaking of big things, now this is a little bit older, but did you hear about the girl that was denied prom access because her cans were too big to fit into a dress?
Get out of here!
And no, I'm not even kidding. Brittany Minder. This is we get a picture of her. Jesus, there we are. Right,
you've
right
seen
up
enough.
Yeah, you've seen enough. That's enough for that.
That wasn't
she was
even
excited
that bad.
No, it wasn't that bad. As a matter of fact, I've seen worse things at clubs.
Yeah,
I have seen worse things at clubs. It just happens.
Yeah. And at Walmart.
Yeah, and at Walmart. Oof,
Did you see that one lady? There was this one lady that didn't even have a shirt. She pulled her pants up over her boot.
Oh, that's nasty.
Gross.
Well, it said she was ill-equipped to handle and conceal. The dress was ill-equipped to handle and conceal her high school Hindenburgs, were what they were calling it. They denied her access to the dance, citing a rule that prohibits cleavage from showing at school functions. So, I mean, if you want to go ahead and show those bad boys off in public at the beach, feel free. When it comes to a prom night, I guess you got to be a little bit more conservative. Mm-hmm. It's crazy, which I would not appreciate that.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Should we check it? Do we have any callers?
We might have.
Do we have any callers?
Yeah, we got one, I think.
We got one?
Let's put them on, shall we?
I don't know.
Hey, Brad?
He says it's Mike from Dover.
Hello?
$20?
Hello?
Hey, Brad, where'd you put the microphone cables?
They're up in the drawer.
But don't call in this.
Okay.
Call,
man.
just, say it in the corner.
Well, you said to call.
Hey, now I owe my brother $20. Thanks.
Yeah. All right.
Jesus.
All right, I'll see you.
I think we had 2 calls.
Do we have another one? Mike from Dover call?
Hello?
Hello? Oh, no.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, your movie stinks.
What?
Oh, yeah? Come on. Are you kidding me? That was a good music.
I would have kicked both your butts.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah?
yeah, Mr. Miyagi.
Try it.
Yeah. I'd like to invite you down to the studio and personally try, buddy.
I'm going to pull off your beard, Miyagi.
All right, let's cut him off.
Yeah. Get out
All
of
right.
here.
Well, thank you, Mike for Dover, our biggest fan and our worst enemy at the show. So, did you hear about this woman who woke up with a French accent from a car crash?
No.
Unbelievable. And it was reported in Hong Kong that Leanne Rowe was in a serious car crash that resulted in a broken back and jaw. When the former bus driver and Australian Army Reserve member recovered, she was left with something completely unexpected: a French accent. Rowe, who is now unable to speak with her original Aussie accent, has now become a recluse and often has her daughter speak for her in public.
It's Pepe.
That's Pepe Le Pew,
Hey,
huh?
Did you know that he is a prime example of sexual harassment, and now he's
Pepe
not?
Le Pew?
Now they don't air his cartoons anymore.
Yeah.
The whole time he's just trying to he's all over that cat.
Oh, he's
He's a
just
dirty
doing-
bird. He's a dirty little skunk.
At different times, I guess it was like, hey, come on.
I know, when we were growing up, we had some crazy stuff
Let's go.
going on. Yeah,
But
exactly.
That was before they.
Persistence.
Yeah, persistence is different than harassment.
Exactly. Did you hear about the guy that came back from Afghanistan after 8 years, was all excited to see his dog, and his friend sold his dog on him on Craigslist.
Oh.
And the dog's name is Oakley, and he's currently in a huge search for his best friend that got sold. And
That's
he probably
unbelievable.
lost. He probably wanted to kill his best friend for doing.
You lost a best friend because of your other best friend. you know?
Right?
What an idiot. I bet you he has that call or that number, that contact on his phone.
Hopefully. Apparently this dog, Oakley, is a golden lab and has marks on his face. So
All right. Well, we'll
Keep
look
your
out
eyes
for
peeled.
him. So keep your eyes peeled for Oakley's. Now, an unfortunate event with another dog has taken place. The Argentine soccer player Jose Jimenez was kicked off his team for throwing a dog into a fence during a soccer match.
Wow.
Now, the Argentine club kicked Jimenez. I hope I'm saying that right. Or wrong, it doesn't matter.
It's
He kicked the dog.
Jimenez.
That's unfortunate. Now, he was kicked off the team after he grabbed a stray dog by the neck and threw it into a chain link fence during a recent game. The incident, which was captured on video, sparked outrage from onlookers at the stadium and viewers around the world. I can't believe it. That's just ridiculous.
that's just wrong.
Like, just usher him off. Throw him a bone.
Right?
You
Give
know,
that
don't
dog
throw him
a
into
bone.
a fence.
Did you hear of this 35 cops arrest a University of Colorado girl that was on shrooms naked on a mountain? They needed 35 cops.
Hey, you know what? If a girl's naked
like, come
and
check
they want
this
to
out.
send everybody on the force to come check it out, they gotta check it out. You know, it's like, hey, Kev, whoa,
Can't
whoa,
take
whoa,
any
whoa,
precautions. You need,
whoa. What are you doing?
every-
Get back down here. Hey, bud, you gotta check this out.
Yeah,
You
it's
gotta
like
check this out.
35 cops.
35 cops later, they finally make the
They
apprehension.
finally make the arrest. Jeez.
Oh man. So did you hear about this guy? 99 years old and from Italy. He divorced his wife of 96 years after finding her secret love letters that she had stashed away from the 1940s.
Wow.
So the discovery date was right before Christmas and led to the grandfather to confront his once two-timing wife immediately. So the 96-year-old woman begged, pleaded, reportedly after confessing to this secret lover she had 60 years ago, and then tried to persuade her hubby to stay.
And he didn't?
He did not. He divorced her.
Wow.
At 99 years old, divorcing a 96-year-old? Whew. You know, that's pretty much your last limb, and that's going to stick with you for the rest of life, right there.
It comes back to you, you know?
It does, you know, so don't cheat. Don't cheat. What are you doing together if you're cheating, you know?
It's true.
Exactly. So, we have one more, what was it? Oh, did you hear about Dave Matthews Band? Did you hear about the Lucky Fan? So, Dave Matthews was out, just enjoying a joyride on his bike, and didn't bring a cell phone, and he was lost on the side of the road. And he was picked up by this girl, Emily Krause, and her boyfriend, who spotted Dave Matthews. That's a picture right there of Dave Matthews and Emily Krause that we got off Facebook. And they were traveling to his concert in Hershey, Pennsylvania on Saturday. So they saw him on the side of the road, decided to pick him up, and oh my gosh, it's Dave Matthews, you know?
I wouldn't even have recognized him.
I wouldn't have either. I don't much listen to his music at all.
You know, he's not bad, but...
I've heard his music, I just wouldn't recognize him.
Yeah, exactly, you know? Did you hear about the guy that's suing Apple? They're trying to sue Apple. Because his MacBook led him to porn addiction and made him lose his wife and kids.
It's like
it's
wait,
bad
what?
addiction.
What? So he bought a MacBook and he started watching porn, and next thing you know, he's divorced from his wife.
Next thing you know, his life has changed for the worse.
Shambles, huh?
Ruined.
Did you hear about that reminds me of that story in Japan where the guys are paid to look for porn.
Oh yeah,
they're the internet,
right.
Police, and they're paid to watch and look for porn. That sounds like a terrible.
Explain it again.
So, no, it's not Japan. It's South Korea. Now they're paid. They're guys that are just sitting on their laptop all day, and they're paid to just go out and look for adult entertainment.
Are they looking for certain things?
They're looking for adult entertainment because the whole internet police, they're supposed to, ban all that sort of thing. Can you imagine just going on the internet and being like, Christian website, Christian website, Christian website, Christian website? Huh, there's nothing else on.
Oh, man. That's crazy.
Oh.
Did you hear about the, you know what else is crazy? Running with a bunch of bulls. Did you hear about a University of Utah student loses his spleen from getting gored by a bull? You know, it's like, hate to say, you kind of had it coming to you. You know,
what do you do?
What are you doing? You're playing with fire. You could get burned.
You're gonna get burned eventually. You know,
it's like you test your luck running with a bull. He's lucky. He made it out with just his spleen gone. You know.
What do you think was gonna happen? That's all I gotta say. What do you think was gonna happen?
You know, why don't they have like pillows on the horns? You know, like gee.
You know, just like. So, did you hear about the Tennessee doctor who diagnosed a woman with an very unusual diagnosis? So Terry Ragland, 55, has been to the doctor's office. Actually, this is has been to the doctor's office several times before, but was taken aback when her doctor, Dr. Timothy Sweo, diagnosed her as having a ghetto booty, according to Memphis News. Now, she thinks she blacked out after he said ghetto booty. She said she thought her mind was just stuck on the phrase because she couldn't believe he said that. After being interviewed, after she told the office manager about the incident, Raglan had said she received a letter from Dr. Sweo explaining that he was trying to take a technical conversation regarding your lower back and make it less technical.
Wow.
Yep.
Do we have a picture of that? Oh, yeah.
There's a ghetto booty.
There's a ghetto booty.
Hey, wait a sec.
It's on you.
That's hold on. What? Brad, can we go to Brad? Brad, can you
fat in
explain
that
this
picture.
Brad? You want to take this one?
Yeah, sure.
So what's going on here? I can only see the bottom half of that picture on our
Right?
screen.
I don't know, because, I don't know. It was because of that court thing. The court comment.
Was that?
Thinking.
That was me.
Uh-huh. That was, yeah.
Oh, you're funny.
So, yeah, it was funny because I did it because your girl didn't have a ghetto booty. You did. So I thought it'd be funny.
Touche.
Kind of fat in that picture, too.
Yeah. So, what in this world, in Hollywood, what do you think, when you hear Lil Wayne and you hear him, talk about all his different, concerts and him and about his stench not smelling and, him leaving skid marks everywhere he steps, well, I'm saying Lil Wayne. He's saying
how he
his,
raps about
his
it.
ish doesn't stink. Okay? But what do you think about Kanye West? Does his ish stink?
Well, I don't know. I just know that he and Kim spend $750,000 on 4 golden toilets for their new place, and you know what? I don't even think they're elongated bowls. So that's not good.
So if you're gonna get an elongated bowl toilet, make sure it's a toilet of gold. If you're gonna get a gold toilet,
make sure
it
it's
elongated. All right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, from the picture I saw, it didn't look like there was much room
Yeah, exactly.
to mess around with. That's unbelievable, though. Gold toilets.
No, you know what? It's pretty cool, but they say gold has great value, right?
Yeah.
Did you hear about the guy in Framingham, actually, who robbed the Cash for Gold store?
Really?
Yeah, and if you think about it, it's like, if you're gonna rob someplace, Cash for Gold is not a terrible idea.
That's not a bad put. I mean,
wait, they got cash and they got gold?
Yeah, they got the best of both worlds right there. You got cash,
But,
and if they don't have cash at the moment, just take the gold. And you could get some cash somewhere else and another cash for gold, or a gold for cash.
So, I don't know. They're still looking for him.
But, I'm all out of story. Oh, wait, I got one more. So, this woman, car crash leaves her with a French accent. How about a Navy veteran that wakes up with no memory and can only speak Swedish? When he woke up in a hospital in Southern California, he thought his name was Johan Eck. He only spoke Swedish, and he didn't recognize any of the identification hospital officials found on him, saying that he was actually Michael Boatwright, age 61, from Florida. Boatwright was diagnosed with a transient global amnesia in March, which is typically triggered by serious physical or emotional trauma and can go on for months. His ability to speak Swedish didn't come out of the blue, though, as public records show. Boatwright lived in Sweden on and off from 1981 to 2003. So that's crazy.
That is crazy.
But,
I was actually just looking for a couple more stories. Should we do the weather?
Should we do the weather, Mike? Do we have time for the weather?
Okay.
All right, let's go to Mike for the weather. Oh, hey, was that my ghetto booty again? That's unbelievable.
That is unbelievable.
And I believe that was the same clip we aired last time too.
Yeah,
that was
we
him
air
in
that
Florida,
clip every
right?
time.
All right,
it's raining outside and it's not very nice.
Unbelievable. Well, we have more footage for you. We got another skit coming up. Did they get to see the Cut Man last episode?
Yes, they saw a clip. They saw a little cut.
A little cut of the Cut Man last episode. Should we give him a preview from this one?
Nah.
No, let's wait till next week.
I have another story, though. How much time do we have left?
I think we're out.
You are? Oh, no. All right.
About a minute. You gotta better make it quick.
25-year-old Florida woman arrested after leaving her 2 children in the car to see a Lil Wayne concert, and her kids were 5 and 3.
Ooh.
She just left them in the concert. I mean, in the parking lot.
If you can't find a sitter, don't go to the concert. That's all.
You know what I was saying?
Or just find a
Tailgating
friend.
at concerts are pretty fun.
Tailgating is
No,
good.
but
You know, the
you
5 and
can't leave your
3-year-old, they're not old enough to enjoy the tailgate. Well, this has
true.
been another ridiculous episode of Earth News with ridiculous stories and, of course, your handsome newscasters. I'm Mark Crandall.
And I'm Brad Crandall.
You're watching Earth News. Stay classy.
Take it easy.
Thank you. Take care. Always a pleasure.